The path of traditional meditation has always included quieting of the mind, or perhaps more accurately said, quieting the incessant rambling of the brain. When too much qi, energy, life force, and blood are circulated to the brain instead of the body, we often become fatigued, confused, and in extreme states delusional. Exaggerated or false conceptions of reality. When a distorted conception of reality is perceived repeatedly, it eventually becomes real for the person who embodies it as neurological pathways and chemical responses embed themselves in the body-mind connection. As we learn to still the brain talk, a vacuum-like environment is created that attracts wisdom instead of rational lies or anal lies that might make sense on an intellectual level. A still state of mind attracts intuitive wisdom that satisfies the needs of the soul as well as the intellect. When overanalyzing, the brain creates reasoning based on the past that is often projected into the future. When quieting the thinking process, we dedicate ourselves to the present moment. All our energy is committed to the now. In the now, there is only peace or danger, fear or love. In each now, we choose how to respond. The breath keeps us in the seconds of each moment because there is no past or future breath. There is only the breath of each now. By regulating our breath while keeping our attention within the body, the brain calms, rests, and restarts over and over, allowing us to respond with a centered attitude, a graceful attitude, gratitude. All our sense organs are located on the head: ears, eyes, tongue, skin, and nose. Some cultures refer to 6 senses: hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, smelling, and thinking, consciously or subconsciously. Intuitively. Recent biological studies show how there is more sensory stimuli traveling from the body to the brain than from the brain to the body. Thousands of neurons exist and operate independently in the digestive or the enteric nervous system, sometimes called the second brain. The heart has some 40,000 neurons that connect to the brain as well. Heart transplant patients often take on the personality characteristics of the person who donated their heart. The head that houses the brain requires 30 times more oxygen blood than the rest of the body. The head, with its sense organs and inner brain functions, are the doorway to the workings of the body. Or is the body the doorway to the brain? Or perhaps they both work together depending on the focus of each individual. Perhaps our whole, complete body is the home of the soul. The head is approximately 7 times smaller than the rest of the body, yet we spend so much of our conscious time focusing on intellectual reasoning. Maybe there's enough going on in the brain already. By focusing on the rest of the body and letting the brain devote itself to our subconscious functions, we bring a welcome relief on the soul's journey to the evolution of consciousness. 3 points of meditation. 1. Position. Sit in a straight back position with the head suspended from above and the chin tilted slightly downward, allowing the forces of heaven and earth to flow with heightened vitality through the spine, thus charging the whole body. A cross-legged position divides the horizontal and vertical planes of the body into halves. The bottom represents earth and the top heaven. Use a pillow under your tailbone, if necessary, to keep the spine straight, or sit on the edge of a chair with toes touching. These closed positions serve as a lock, keeping the energy flow circulating within the body. Relax your shoulders. Keep your eyes slightly open, slightly closed, as if gazing downward and outward at a 45-degree angle without any visual focus. This eye position keeps us in a grounded state, somewhere between sleep and wakefulness. The tongue rests on the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth, establishing a connection between heaven's force from above and earth's force from below. This connected tongue position usually stimulates saliva production. Saliva that is charged with the vitality of heaven's and earth's forces, yang and yin, the dew of heaven and earth, creates an irrigating effect on all body organs, cells, and functions. Swallowing this vitally charged essential fluid reaps benefit through the whole body. Irrigating every cell and sending charge and vitality to the spaces between the cells. Keep your mouth in a pursed lip, almost smile-like position, thus generating a peaceful, content attitude throughout your body, mind, and soul. Step 2, the breath. Breathe through your nose into your belly. The breath fills the lungs and stimulates the diaphragm, thus expanding the abdomen and relaxing the diaphragm on the exhale, creating a contraction or collapsing effect on the belly. Continue the breathing while maintaining your body position. A second breath technique is to inhale, let the belly expand, and keep inhaling, allowing the belly to expand more while closing the pelvic floor muscles. Abdomen rises and expands while the pelvic floor muscles contract, thus holding the chi in the belly. On the exhale, relax and let the chi move wherever the body, mind, spirit requires the chi to move. Sitting in a straight back position, with the head suspended from above and the chin tilted slightly downward, allows the forces of heaven and earth to flow with heightened vitality through the spine, charging the whole body. Again, keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your eyes slightly open, slightly closed, gazing downward and outward at a 45-degree angle without any visual focus. The tongue rests on the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth, establishing a connection between heaven's force from above and earth's force from below. Choose one of the breathing styles. Simple expanding breath on the inhale, expanding the belly on the inhale, and collapsing on the exhale. Quiet, smooth, long, deep breaths. Or the second method, breathing, the belly expands while closing the sphincter muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, continuing to breathe in, belly expanding, holding the chi and vitality in the abdomen while continuously adding more inhalation, more expansion, and then let go, relax all the muscles, and let the breath move wherever it needs to go, sending blood, chi, and life force wherever the body, mind, spirit requires it. Stillness. If you notice a distracting thought, check your position. Breathe, notice your body, scan from head to toe while noticing the movement through your belly, head, neck, arms, fingers, torso, back or front, right or left, hips, legs, calves, feet, and toes. Scan your whole body, noticing physical sensations. If a distracting thought still predominates, sense your breath as if it were the wind, blowing away thoughts as if thoughts were clouds, clearing the sky, leaving clear, empty space within the borders of your body. Each distracting thought is now a stimulating force, an active stimulant, yang. Breathing through this distraction grounds the stimulating effect. Breathing through this distraction grounds the stimulating effect of the distraction, sending vital chi, energy, life force deep within the body, yin. Follow the breath while focusing on the body. Following the breath while focusing on the body transforms each distracting thought into a useful healing force. The transformed thought now nourishes every cell, organ, nerve, bone, tissue, and every space within the borders of the body, mind, and soul. Wherever the body needs the energy to flow into, wherever the body requires life force, we have now set up a procedure, a model, a setup to allow health and healing. Thoughts come, stop. Shh. Quiet. No thing. Empty. Space. When a thought comes, take a breath. Let your breath be like the wind, blowing away thoughts that are like clouds, leaving clear, empty space within the borders of your body. Shh. Position. Check. Head, eyes, tongue, slight smile. Then breathe. Feel your body. Turn your eyes inward. Allow your sensing vision to feel every part of your body, head to toe. Stop. Let it go. Shh. Feel. Position. Check yourself. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emptiness. No thing. Empty space. Within the borders of your body. Repeat position, breath, and emptiness over and over. Eventually, the borders of your body will merge with your surroundings. We begin breathing with every cell of the body, opening, closing, pulling the life force through every cell of the whole body, breathing with every cell. Head to toe, and eventually the border of the body becomes more translucent, more open, and we become one, connected in oneness with the surrounding environment. We are the space, the outside and the inside. The space outside, the space inside merge You become pure vibration. Can you feel vibrations? Where outside and inside are one continuum. Thought comes, position, breathe it away. Reconnect the continuum of space inside and outside as one. All and nothing. Pure stillness.